Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. I am Razor and we are on the Goldcrest Valley map again with the Seasons mod. This is my survival type mode that I was doing. And we're still coming along pretty slow, unfortunately, but that's the way it is whenever you start out with not a whole lot. It's just a slow process getting up to where you can buy fields and equipment, which that's one of the things that we were looking at in the last episode as a way to go ahead and get a field soon and start working on equipment as well. And that's why we're still doing forestry. We're wanting to try and get to the point where we can own at least one field soon. We're almost there. We're going to need a cheap harvester, plow, cultivator, or a cultivator that will also do plowing. We're going to need a good seeder. We're going to need to fertilize. So yeah, it's going to cost us a pretty good bit up front. And all of this while we also have a loan that we're paying on, which is $219,000. So we have to try and juggle everything with our finances, make sure that we get everything paid up, keep everything paid, and also we want to make sure that we're making enough money to cover the cost of running the equipment as well. So it's going to take a bit of time, but we're almost there. I believe once we get another trailer load of logs, I think we're going to be a good bit closer. Right now we've got 6 trees that we've cut down. I have almost 3 of them in the truck now. And it looks like probably another 6 to 8 trees should be about all that we need. So we're getting there. It's just taking a bit of time. Sometimes we just have to be patient and work on the stuff as we get to it, one thing at a time, until we can get to the point of being able to multitask. Don't do this. There we go. Ooh. That wasn't good. Oh, no, it did help. Split that out a bit. Let's see if I can't move some of these all closer, so I don't have to drive as far to get them. Let's see here. Start with this one. Yeah, it'll reach to that. Hopefully this won't mess it up. There we go. Okay, now up in here. That's good. Oop, wrong one. Didn't pull them up here neatly, but it did get them all closer to the truck. Not sure if that was actually gonna save us a whole lot of time or not, but we'll see. Gotta move this one further over. There we go. I got it. Okay. This is a lot quicker than backing it up. This thing's back up so slow. Wow. I just glitched through that perfectly. At the perfect time. I like that. There's a beautiful scenery of the mountain in the background. I know what I need to do. Detach the camera from the rotation of the tractor. That's going to help. Now again, my camera does not rotate with the tractor. It stays locked to it, but it doesn't rotate with it. That helps with a lot of the movement. And I have done a PC build recently with a friend of mine, Extreme Gaming 99. We will be uploading our own videos of it. I will be uploading mine to my YouTube channel, and he will be uploading his to his channel. It is going to be a Intel i7-8700K processor. The K for the processor means that it can be overclocked, but we are not overclocking it. That may be something that's done way into the future when it's needed. But right now, with the few games that I play, it's not needed at all. So I'm not going to be overclocking it. It's going to have a GTX 1080 Ti with the 11 gigs of video memory. It will have 32 gigabyte of RAM. The motherboard is a Maximus 10 code motherboard. Ooh. So the amount of RAM it can hold is a maximum of 64 gig. We're only putting 32 in, and it does have 4 RAM slots. But yeah, we just finished doing that. I'm gonna take it in to have it checked, make sure that everything's okay, get some programs downloaded on it for me and things like that. I was just mainly wanting to do the build aspect of it. I'm gonna move this over to the side for now. But yeah, I hope you check out the videos that we do, because it's going to show the build that we did. It's going to show the problem that we had with the cooler. We were using a fairly popular cooler. It's an air cooler, and we had some problems with it, so check that out and see what kind of problems we have with it. The air cooler will eventually be replaced because of the problems that we had with it. It's a very similar build to what I did for my brother. His has the i7-7700K processor using the Maximus 9 code motherboard, which is an older version of it. It's just 1 year older than what mine is. I really love that motherboard because it has Wi-Fi built into it. It's got Bluetooth built into it as well. It's got some other features, and I will also have the PC part picker build linked in the description of that video. It's going to be a while though before I start recording on it because the video editing software that I have been using is Windows Movie Maker, and they no longer support their Windows Movie Maker software. They don't make it anymore. So I may be upgrading to another software. I was using Windows Movie Maker because it was free and I have no income. So it was helping me out in that aspects, or in that regard. But looks like I might have to look for something else. I'm wanting to stick with something that's easy to use since I am very, very new with doing videos, but something that's not gonna restrict me or anything like that. So if you have any suggestions, please feel free to let me know. I've already got a couple of suggestions I've been looking into. I've kind of gotten used to Windows Movie Maker, and things that I do on it are pretty simple, pretty easy now that I've memorized how to do them. But it was a bit complicated before then. But I'm looking forward to having that computer up and running soon. And I'm gonna try and copy all of my game saves over to it, if I can. I'm having some issues with Steam right now, so trying to download it on that computer. I got it downloaded, but it's not letting me log into it, so I'm trying to work on that. I've had to contact Steam, try and get their help with it. So yeah, it looks like another 6 to 8 trees. I've had some really big ones here, so can't say definite if 6 will do it, filling up the back of it also. But it does look like about 6 to 8 trees should be all that we need to finish up another trailer load. Didn't even see that rock there. That was a close one. Let's see. Yeah, because these are on the hill like this, I will be connecting this thing to them. it does make it easier to get to them. I really like that mod, that attachment. Okay. So this is pretty much all we're doing for right now. Let me go ahead and get this off the screen. There we go. I just like it being a bit cleaner. You can see more. But I believe that those trees on the other side of this truck are going to be my next victims here. The ones that are just sitting there across in front of me. I'll cut down probably about 4 of them first. And then start loading them up into the trailer and then see how much more room I'm going to need, or how many more I'm going to need to fill up the room in the trailer. Because I don't want to cut down more trees than what I actually need to get started for right now. I'm wanting to try and save as many trees because my hopes are to come through here, clean these stumps out, and then eventually start planting more trees up here. And then harvesting them about 4 game years later. And then just keep cycling through like that. That is one of the goals that I have on this. Oh, that wasn't nice. Good thing is I don't have to try and fight to get that thing out. I can just pick it up again. That is one of the really cool things about that attachment on the back. And it comes from the mod store in the game. It is, so I believe it was under forestry. It should be. Right here. That is it. And it comes in very, very handy for getting logs out of like little hillsides and things like that. Makes it easier to grab them with one of these forks. And it's not too expensive either. There we go. Looks like that's getting a bit too big for this. So we'll put this piece on there. Looks like this is a smaller one, like the other one that I had to put over to the side. Nice, that just rolled right off of there. That was nice. Okay. Yeah, this one is a little bit smaller, so hopefully it's gonna roll off onto the very top of it like the last one did. I don't know why it's moving before I get to it. But here we go. Let's give this a try. Let me see. Back it up, see if I can't roll it into that spot there. That's not good. Make sure I miss that side. There we go, we got it. Okay, so this is pretty much it. I'm going to be cutting down the trees on the other side, so I need to pull this truck up. So I'll go ahead and run over here, crank it up, and get it out of the way. I'll put it about right here for now. I'm just gonna move it there so that I can cut the trees down without it being in the way. Looks like these 4 trees here will be the first ones to go, and then probably these 2 back here if I need more. And I'll save these trees here in case I need to come back up again, because these here are really small ones back here. So, well, that was a really small one. But I'll cut down these normal sized ones here if I need to, those 2 back there. And then I've got another normal sized one here. And then the ones along the very edge there will be saved in case I need to cut them down later. So this is it for the episode right now. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.